Hello. This is a bit of a long-awaited video. I said I'll do it on the weekend, but I couldn't record, so here we are. I've got a bit of an announcement. Most of you know that I unfortunately sold my Monza, and I bought another one. Yeah. And this one's in better condition. Now, this is the CR2113, and I was thinking, because I was going to go to the event, I didn't have any tags left, because I sold them. So, I was thinking, well, I'd have to take the Top Time, or one of the Casios, or the Apple Watch, but I didn't really want to do that. So I look online, I was having a look at this, and it conveniently ended on bids 3 days before, and I said to the seller, I'm going to an event, so is it possible for you to post it tomorrow? He did, and then it got to me the afternoon of the day, which was great. eBay Authenticity Guarantee is sending with DPD now, which I didn't know. I thought it was just UPS, but there you go. Yeah, this is beautiful. The condition is sensational. But if you're watching this, whoever sold this to me, congratulations for looking after it this well, because it is in mint condition. I haven't seen a Monza in this good condition in a very long time. So, unfortunately, it's not as good as a CR5110. I went like, I think I went 5 days without a Monza. I just couldn't live without it. So, I thought I'd dress up as I did for the event. I look like I'm about to get bred in the 1930s, but hey ho. I recorded some ladies' watches first. I don't think anyone's going to care because I think you're all blokes. But this dial is lovely. It's like a Grand Seiko-esque type thing. It was like the Sea of Clouds sort of thing, but like a purple hue. I hated the diamonds of the battens. I think it's fucking disgusting. The case shape is nice. I feel like the link is great as a ladies' watch, to be fair. Yeah, overall, pretty nice. This one's alright, to be fair, because it's got the gold around the diamond, and it makes it look a bit nicer because it matches the TAG Heuer logo, gold coloured, I must say. But this pink dial is very nice as well. It's kind of a salmon tone. Now, this is the last woman's watch, but this is also like a Sea of Clouds thing, but this is in the Carrera case. Very nice, I must admit. Again, the battens are goddamn horrible. I hate diamond battens, but got an exhibition case back as well. It's pretty nice, to be fair. I'll just tell you what happened as well before I show you the next one. Honestly, it was an absolute nightmare. So we got the train there, which was okay, to be fair. Got there in time, it was already waiting, so got on the train, everything. Happy days. We left the event at about 7:45, so we got to the train station on time. The train was coming about 8:30, so we had enough time. And we got to the train station, cancelled. We were thinking, what? What are we gonna do? We're stranded here. And I'm not paying for an Uber because I just paid for the train, so stuff that. So we had to wait round Birmingham for an hour, just dawdling around, which wasn't very nice. Two clowns were like going over the forsaken yellow line on the platform, and then security had to waddle over and sort them out, but still let them on the train. It's better than driving into Birmingham though, because it's literally like bumper cars in Birmingham. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh my god. The way they drive in Birmingham is just incredible. Like, when you put your indicator on in Birmingham, you automatically have right of way. Not like, oh, there's another car right there. No, you can turn now because you've got your indicator on. It's ridiculous. Highway code and driving ethics don't translate well into Brummel. This is the Porsche Carrera, the 911. And this one is quite nice, to be fair. It's got like an opaline dial. It's like a pearlescent. It looks really nice. It's quite shiny. Then you got the chronograph hand, which is pretty rapid, but absolutely gorgeous watch. Bit of a nightmare with the camera because I should have taken another lens, to be honest. It was struggling a lot. But you get a bit of a closer up shot of the dial. It is lovely. It's got the glass box design as well, where the crystal is so domed. Look at that. I must admit, on the new Porsche Carreras, and also the glass box skipper and all them, the case finishing is exceptional. It is really, really good. Here it is on the wrist. It's honestly stunning. It's a great size as well. I think it's 42mm, and I have a 7-inch wrist, and it fit really nicely. It also went really nice with my silk shirt, as you can see. Very, very nice. Sexy. I love also that TAG have now adopted the Swiss instead of Swiss made now, as it's in the 6 o'clock subdial on this one. I think it's so much cleaner than having Swiss made at the bottom. Very, very nice. This is me trying to show the exhibition case back. Really, really nice. Heuer 02. It's such a sexy looking movement. It really is. But again, the glass box design on the back as well. It's just really, really nice. This is the newer model, the one with a skeleton front. It's got the titanium case. I don't mind the blue rubber strap, I kind of like it, but I don't know about the dial, to be honest with you. I think I prefer a standard Monaco. I feel like this skeleton doesn't work on the Monaco. But again, Monaco tradition, the crystal is sensational, the boxwork is really, really good. The titanium has like a sort of pearlescent type of effect, and it is lovely. Heuer 2 in the back. But yeah, the titanium is really nice. It's got a really nice texture, but it's very light. I don't really mind titanium if you've got a rubber or leather strap or fabric or NATO, whatever. Alright one. I'm not a big fan of that one, to be fair. Got a shot of it here on the wrist. It's nice, but it's not my cup of tea. Clasp looks nice though. I've also got to say, we got back at like, I think we got back about 10, half 10. Now we thought, oh, what are we having for dinner? And we thought, you want a curry? Yeah, I do want a curry. So we went to get curry. And when we got it back, oh my god, was it the best curry I've ever had. I think it's because it was marinating in the pot, but now it's started a tradition that we're going to have a curry really late, and we're having one tonight now. So, yeah, sensational. Honestly, it might be one of the best tactics. I've got to prove it now. I've got to experiment, see if it actually makes a difference, but my god, was it nice. Now, this is the skipper on the fabric strap. I really like the skipper. I like the orange accents in it. I usually don't like an orange chronograph hand, but there's a substantial amount of orange to match up with it. As you got it behind the battens, you got it in the 3 o'clock subdial, and you've also got it on the tip of the minute and the second hand. I think it works really well. I don't like how a dial is like one colour and then it's just got a bright orange or bright red chronograph hand. I don't really like that, but in this it works really well. The blue is very nice in person. It has a very nice tone, but it's quite muted as well. It's not too in your face, but as you can see, it's got this effect where it's like the bottom of a CD. It's really, really shiny and lovely, but only in some lights. You got the Heuer 2 in there as well. Exhibition case back is quite nice. But there's the exhibition case back. Very nice overall. It's pretty lovely. I would definitely recommend trying on a skipper or any of the glass box models. The glass box is stunning. Really, really nice. Now this one is stunning. This is the skipper, but in full gold, and my god, look at that finishing. Isn't that sensational? Honestly, this watch blew me away. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not really one for gold on watches, to be honest, but this just works so well. With the gold battens and then the minute and the second hand being in gold as well. Really, really nice. And the contrast of the blue and the gold, very, very, very sexy. And then I love the gold on the outside of the subdials as well. I didn't even notice that when I was in there. Definitely a one to have a look at. I think it's close to 20 grand though, so it's quite a deal. Now this one's the Carrera. I didn't see this one before. This has got like a greyish dial. Now you can opt to have either the bracelet or the leather strap or fabric strap now on the Carreras, which is a nice option. I must be honest, I think I prefer it on the leather or the fabric strap, not the bracelet, but it still looks nice on the bracelet. I just think it looks a bit more classy with the leather. This dial was really nice. I loved how the bezel, how it was covered in the glass. It's sensational. But the contrast between the grey and the black is really nice. Sorry, the camera decides to overheat, but now I'm in a change of clothes because I've been outside. Quite nice out there, so I thought I'd go and sit in it. But back to where I was. I think I was on this grey one, and this grey one is nice, I must admit. It's quite... I tried to get a bit of a macro shot, but the camera wasn't really working too well. It still looks quite nice, and it's kind of picking up quite well. I would say I'll put it on a leather strap, though, to be honest, if I bought one. Now, this one was stunning. I saw this one before, and this is the green dial, and it's got just a simple Swiss at the bottom, not Swiss made. And it's also got the date window at the 9 o'clock, which is a bit weird, because usually you wouldn't have a subdial on the 3 o'clock and then the date window at 9. It's completely different. I feel like it works really well on this. And the green is sensational. Still got the glass box. Really, really nice. I feel like it works really well with the black alligator on this. It just lets the dial pop. And my god, I feel like this in summer would be sensational. It's got the exhibition case back, Heuer 2 again. Really, really nice watch overall. It's one of my favourites actually. I did dribble a lot over this one, I must admit. But, whoa. Lovely. TAG Heuer Solargraph. Now this is the forged carbon bezel with the PVD coated case. Now it's stainless steel, and with the rubber I think it's phenomenal. I love this watch. It's the Solargraph, which means it's solar powered. It's got a semi-transparent dial, and then obviously sun rays do the thing, and it is lovely. The loom on this is incredible. It's wow. Clasp also on the new TAG Heuers is really nice. Just look at that. Isn't that sensational? I'm not really one for forged carbon or PVD coated, to be honest, but it is growing on me. I didn't really like the forged carbon on the Monza. I feel like there was too much. But when it's just on the bezel like this, I feel like it works really well. And yeah, a real stunner. This is the titanium Solargraph. Now, as I mentioned before, the finish on the titanium is sensational. It's like speckled. And it looks kind of like a grey opaline. Really, really nice. But weight-wise, when you pick it up, it feels really, really cheap. It's one of them things where it looks nice and you know it's great quality, but it feels so light. And when you feel a light watch, for me anyway, as soon as it feels light, I just think it's really cheap. It looks sensational. I just need to get over how light it is. Maybe it will be good on a leather strap, but it's not one for me, to be honest. I just wish it had a bit more weight, but my God, does it look nice. And the Solargraph technology is sensational. Wow. There's a bit more of me trying to get closer. You can see the shimmer on the dial as well. It's really nice. It's got like a brushed sort of effect. Very, very nice. We've got the 911 Carrera again. Now, this is the rose gold case. And I know I keep saying I dribbled, but I dribbled at this one. My God, is that... Look at that opaline dial. Oh my gosh. This is so sexy. The case is sensational. Glass box again. Sensational. Got Chronosport marks on there as well, with just the clean Swiss as well. Really, really nice watch. I tried my best to get a close up, but it wasn't going too well just because of the lens, and I'm a bad photographer. But look at that. I should have some footage of the case. Show the size, you schmuck. That is a bit of a further out shot, but just look at that. Isn't that sensational? Again, I'm not one for gold, but this rose gold and the finishing was just really, really sexy. Again, it's closer to 20 grand, I think, which is a lot of money, but my God, is that nice. Skipper tourbillon. I don't understand tourbillons. They're there to negate gravity for the movement, but I don't like how they're put as a fashion accessory, because obviously for it to actually do anything, it needs to be like that constantly to actually negate the gravity. But when you're obviously wearing the watch like this, usually on the side, it's not doing anything. So unless it's on a gimbal sort of thing, or whatever they're called, it's not going to do anything. So it does look nice, but I feel like it's a bit gimmicky on modern watches now, how they do it. So it's nice. The basic skipper is better. Now these are the new Formula ones. This green is sensational, by the way, really nice, and the blue is still nice as well. They've got the TAG Heuer logo on the chronograph hand, but I picked one of these up. I was like, bloody hell, is that heavy? They weigh an absolute ton. Now, that is what I expect from a watch like this. It's just a really well-built watch. I didn't like the Formula ones before, but these ones, how heavy they are, they feel like such good quality. The one on the right is the Indy 500. I've got a bit more footage of that one. But the green and the blue, really nice. Definitely try one. They, as I said, weigh a ton. It's the Indy 500. I'm not a big fan, to be honest with you. I don't really like the tarmac dial. The other Formula ones are much better. It's all right. It's a bit boring, and I'm not really a fan of the Indy 500. So again, the TAG Heuer event was fantastic. I didn't drink as much champagne this time, but I really enjoyed it. I hope from the channel I can go to more events like this and show off new watches and everything. But yeah, it's nice to be invited to events and stuff. It's a bit of an honour, to be honest. And I feel like someone important when I'm not. So thank you very much for all the subscriptions, all the comments and everything. It's been great. So subscribe up top. If you want to see the previous TAG Heuer event I went to, the video's here. And then if you want to see best used watches, playlist is here. Ta very much.